Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Yakuza 4 Remastered. Let me start out with an apology. I probably sound quite nasal, and that's on me. I got sick. Very unfortunate, I know. And we'll start with grabbing a locker key here, but I haven't played this game in 15 days. A couple different reasons, one being I took a bit of a vacation, so I went and I joined that very much so. But getting sick right afterwards and having one of those heady head colds just really sucks, to lose your voice, to feel crappy, what have you. So we're going to start back out today and try to just power through the tail end of this illness of mine. And by doing so, you know, we're not going to lose too much story to my nasalness. So let's do a sub-story. I think that's for the best. I don't know why this takes two different loading screens, but it is what it is. Chief, where have you been? We have a new customer. Sorry about that. Oh, I remember her. Her name's Shoko. Apologies for the wait. No problem at all. Now, what can I do for you today? I'm sure I must be asking too much of you, but might I be able to borrow 50 million yen? 50 million? That's a pretty big loan. May I be so bold as to ask why? As it happens, my husband also works in the consumer lending industry. Lately, however, various factors have tied up his cash flow, and the business is in the midst of a financial crisis. Did the bank stop financing him? It pains me to say this, but past clients who'd been overcharged began asking for refunds, and the banks no longer find my husband trustworthy. Then why are you here and not your husband? My husband's a prideful man. He would never dream of borrowing money from another loan firm. I see. When my husband was young, his father became burdened with debt and committed suicide. From that day forward, my husband vowed to never be a failure like his father was, to forever be a lender and not a borrower. For him to borrow from another moneylender would be as though he'd come from the father he'd rejected, and he could never accept that. He has no idea I'm here. I beg you, please, lend me the 50 million yen. All right, but seeing as you've come here, I assume you already know the rules? I do. I have to pass a test. Is that correct? That's right. Usually, I give a 3-hour time limit, but I think I have to consider the size of the loan in question here. As a way of testing your resolve, I'll give you 30 minutes to find employment somewhere here in Kamurocho. Oh my god, I almost said Chicago. That's where I came from. 30 minutes? Yes. If you succeed, I'll lend you 50 million yen, completely interest-free. I understand. Thank you. We'll see what the lady can do. Oh, and if I may ask your name as well? Setsuko Arima. He said nothing to that. Also, that isn't Shoko. I guess the Shoko sub-story is still here, but not. Anyways, guess she's married to that Arima fellow over at Tenjin Loans. You mean you didn't know? She's a familiar face around here. Is she really? I'm not much interested in older women, so... Oh my god, Akiyama. Anyway. According to what she said, Tenjin Loans isn't doing so great these days. Think you can check on that, Hana-chan? I'm on it, Chief. I wonder if there's some dirty dealings going on here. Well, everything looks okay at first glance, but with all the overpayment refunds and defaulted loans, it's safe to say Tenjin really is in a tight spot. Figures. When Arima-san invited you over to his office, he was probably hoping to pull you in so he could get his hands on Sky Finance's capital. It all makes sense now. I turn him down, so he cozies up to the latest big moneymaker, Shiobara. Shiobara-san gets Tenjin's clients, while Tenjin gets control of Shiobara-san's money, as the two of them try to ride out their financial troubles. And I'm willing to bet the clients Arima hands off to Shiobara-san are the ones with no means to repay him. Arima gets rid of the bad clients and scores some fresh funding in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. He and his wife might be able to temporarily make it through their financial crisis. But if those deadbeat clients cause money troubles for Shiobara-san, with no more loans on the horizon, Tenjin Loans wouldn't be around much longer. Exactly. Uh-oh. Phone call. Hello? Hi, Akiyama-san. Do you have a moment? Sure. What's up? Well, the lady from Tenjin Loans is here asking for a job. What, at the club? Uh-huh. And? She's not exactly the right age for hostess work. I tried saying no, but She's not backing down. She says she'll clean the restrooms, wash dishes, anything. I told her there's got to be plenty of other jobs out there. Different kinds of jobs. But apparently, all the likely places turned her away. I suppose not many places in town would hire the wife of the president of Tenjin Loans. Does she know I'm the one who runs that place? I don't think so, no. Why? What's going on? Nothing. Just stall her for a minute, okay? I'm on my way. Very well. Are we gonna have to actually go back there and then, like, we risk triggering the story? Hana-chan, I'll be right back. Okay. Later, Chief. I really hate that, I might have to get involved in a few different things here. But, what else can I do, you know? Let's see. As you can see, we're kind of stacked up on sub-stories over at Sky Finance, or at, the club. But, unfortunately, we don't really have a choice. I don't mind triggering the main story, but at the same time, you know, I would much rather just... Oh, we'll get some garbage over here. I would much rather just do what I came here to do and not have any, you know, resistance whatsoever. But, you know, these are the lives we lead, so we will lead them, and we'll do our best here. So let's see what we can do about not triggering the main story as we round the corner here, but we really don't have a choice if we do. If we do, we just kind of follow what comes along with it, you know? So let's see. We got a couple of different... Hey, that's Arima! Uh-oh. Is he gonna see his wife in there? That's not good. Oh, hell yeah. Setsuko! What's this I hear about a job hunt? What the hell's going on? Well, look, don't worry about the company. Shiobara and I were just putting the finishing touches on our partnership agreement. Hello? Shiobara-san, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing, disappearing in the middle of signing our agreement. Oh, I see your wife is here too. What's going on? Nothing at all. Let's head back and finish up that paperwork. Just don't embarrass me anymore. Got it? Who's embarrassing whom? Akiyama-san! Why are you here, anyway? I own the place. What? Oh. What do you do with Shiobara is none of my concern, but this lady here is my customer. Stay out of her way, and let her finish her test. How dare you! Why would you be taking this test? You probably haven't realized this yet, but Tenjin Loans is, well... Shut up! Come on, guys! Get him! I'm always down for a fight. Always down for a fight. It's been 15 days since I fought. These feet have healed. It's time to make them all bruised and calloused up. Oh, I love it so much. Yep, we cancel out here. Oh, get the quick pickup as well. Oh, into the wall, my friend. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love it. I seriously absolutely adore the fighting in this game so goddamn much. Oh, yes. And it sounds so good. It really does. Beat the shit out of other moneylenders. It's kind of, you know, keeping ourselves strong in the industry, if you will. Honey, I'm sorry, Arima-san, but I took the liberty of looking into your company's financial health. The high interest rates you've charged are coming back to haunt you. Refunds and defaulted loans have put your business in a precarious position. Even if you manage to get over the current hump by giving your clients to Shiobara and putting his money into Tenjin's pockets, the demand for refunds won't stop, and you don't possess the financial means to get new clients. Shiobara's funds will just barely solve the problem at hand, and the only clients he'll inherit are the ones who can't pay him back. He'd be left with nothing but a bunch of deadbeats while Tenjin Loans bleeds him dry. Your business is destined to fail. One bad streak is usually enough to keep the banks from lending to you. Unless you reel in some new loans, Tenjin will go down in flames and take Shiobara with it. Setsuko-san knew all this. She swallowed her pride and her honor, ready to scrub toilets in a hostess club if that's what it took to pass my test. She was genuinely trying to make a new start with you. Setsuko. Setsuko-san, you've passed the test. I'll lend you 50 million yen like we agreed. Thank you so very much. Aw, this poor woman. She's got to deal with that piece of shit of a husband. You really helped me out, Akiyama-san. I appreciate it. I wasn't exactly trying to. It's just like you said. What? Show people you're serious, and they'll be happy to work with you. Arima-san's wife was serious about passing your test, and you responded to that. I think Arima-san really understood his wife's determination as well. My eyes have been opened. I made a little bit of money and started acting like I had it all figured out. I'll start over, and this time, I know my efforts will pay off. And yet again, we help our boy. How could we be upset at that? Nice little ending to another sub-story involving none other than Shiobara-san. They're really setting him up to be like a recurring character that gets a cameo in a future game. I honestly can't remember if a guy like that comes around in Yakuza 5 or what have you, but here we are. So, let's see. Do we continue on here? Actually, I want to see. So that should be a separate sub-story. A wife's concern. But what I was actually trying to do is the how you spend your money sub-story. So I want to go back and complete that before I go back to Sky Finance. I said it again, man. I said it again. It is not Sky Finance. We're gonna burn it into our brains that it's Club Elise. That's the club we own. How could I do that? It just doesn't make any sense, man. It don't make no sense. But that's fine. All right, we're heading back to Sky Finance. We're gonna do what we're supposed to be doing. And that's getting experience. I think I'm saving... Oh, there's like another sub-story just appeared on the map. That's kind of nice. But I won't exhaust every single sub-story that I see. Just enough to wet your whistle as we kind of spread things out on the spectrum of the game. Oh, hello, Chief. Didn't expect you back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? I took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? There's just so much junk everywhere. But I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document. That magazine, all you did was complain. I don't know what you'll end up needing, and if I move anything at all, I guarantee I'll hear about it. Thus, I've sworn off cleaning up your desk. Bummer. There she is. Excuse me, is this Sky Finance? Is there an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello, and welcome. Chief, you have a customer. Ah, Shoko-san, good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please, have a seat. This office certainly is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? You should have seen it before we tidied up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Did you check the exact amount? I owe 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks, 10.3 million yen in all, although that's not including interest. I see. Well, it sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's all spread all over like that. Why did you borrow so much exactly? I wanted to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. I can't have anybody taking me lightly. I may have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Aha! Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you might have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance hasn't helped much. It's just not that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yes, of course. With no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then what's in it for you? That's nothing for you to worry about. Or would you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you. Well, that sounds great, but no, you're a little off base. All I ask is that you take a test. A test? Yep, a test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So, what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm going to give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. Huh? I just have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So, what do you say? All right. I accept. Then, it's a deal. Use every last yen of this 1 million. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. Oh, he's probably going to test her on, like, what he buys with the 1 million yen. Or she buys. Oh my gosh. Chief, are you sure about this? That's 1 million yen you just gave her. I gave it to her, yes. But, then again, I didn't just give it to her. And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus? Oh, look, this is a test to see how Shoko-san spends her money. It's hard to spend borrowed money, but when it's a gift, the sky's the limit. One's spending habits can give you a pretty good idea of one's character. You think so? Hana-chan, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for the dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but I really admire Shoko-san wanting to move up in the world. Now I just want to know if she can see past today. Well, with all that yen, I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hana-chan, where do you think she'll go? For designer goods, La Marche. For food, Sushi Gin. And for fun, the Host Club Adam. Those would be my guesses. Could you give those places a call and tell them to try to get her to spend money? Okay. But you know something, Chief? You really are a bad man. Hey, it is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Hana-chan. I'll go see how she's doing. La Marche and Sushi Gin. Oh, and that Host Club Adam. Where's Adam again? Near the center of the hotel district. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'm off. Well, this will be very interesting to see. Actually, first of all, while we're here, let's listen to the garbage truck. Just pick up some garbage. So my apologies, but I want to just heal up like this little bit of HP that I have here. And there we go. Okay. And then we can just head out and about and visit all 3 of these areas. I'm assuming that we might catch her once, maybe twice, maybe not so much the 3rd time. We'll have to just find out. I really have no idea what to make of it. So we know La Marche is down south here, but I don't want to trigger another sub-story, so what I'll do is I'll head down this way and then go south, and then we'll probably hit up Sushi Gin after that, and we'll just see where things take us from there. I don't remember Sushi Gin being so expensive to the point where I would be like, yo, I gotta spend all my money there, but I guess you never know. Alright, let's fight this Yakuza here, and then this other random guy who kind of seems Yakuza-y, but I don't know. Is this guy seriously in the business of taunting me? I don't think so. Fuck out of here, brother. And then you? I have a special way to deal with you. Bike to the chest. It doesn't get better than that. It simply doesn't. What'd you get me? Super resilient resin. Thank you. Know, dude, I really appreciate that, man. That was top. That was top. All right, so La Marche should be all the way over here if I remember. I'm not even bothering to look at my map because I'm just pretty certain that that's where that is. We took our date down this way before, so that should hold true. Now, as to exactly where it is, I think it might be here. Aha! Here she is. So this is where she went. Now, let's see what she does. She went inside. Better keep a low profile. I can see him looking in from the window like it's freaking Majima everywhere. Ah, Muto-sama, the platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Platinum? I don't have the... I do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I've already had a number of customers asking after it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase it today, Muto-sama? No, that's alright. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't guarantee it will be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. Ah, so I think we're headed in the alternative direction where she doesn't spend her money at all. Crap, here she comes! So if she doesn't spend her money at all, how will Akiyama see how she passes the test? Does she go through all 3 different places and then decide that she's just going to pay her debt down at the end? I don't know. Doesn't look like she bought anything. Now then, where's she off to next? I would assume it's Sushigen, which I think could be down south here, but let's double check. We want... yeah, we're going to head back all the way over here to Sushigen, and then of course Club Adam will be the 3rd. And I feel like Club Adam won't be as tempting as they make it out to be. It should be pretty easy to hold off getting tempted by a bunch of hot dudes who want to just have you spend money on them, right? But we'll see. There she is. Ah, that was delicious. Sushigen really is the best in town. I guess Shoko-san had some sushi. But maybe she spent her own money on it. That'll be the question. She may have just failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. Hi, welcome. Ah, if it isn't Akiyama-san. Hi there. I think you got a call from Hana-chan, right? So, how did Shoko-san do? I have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Otoro. But wouldn't you know it? All she ate was the daily special before going on her way. How much is the special? 980 yen. Wow, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid. But, you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni, awabi, you know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? I believe uni is sea urchin, right? I think so. So I guess she hasn't touched the 1,000,000 yen yet. Wait, what? When Hana-chan told me to make her spend money... Hey, is this another one of your tests? Something like that. Thanks for your help. I'll have to drop by again soon. Beautiful. Man, the frickin' garbage truck is so loud outside. It doesn't look like she spent her 1,000,000. Okay, where's she headed to now? You know, I risk starting a sub-story if I head over towards the taxi. Is there one down? Oh, perfect. We need to head to the center of the hotel district to go to Club Adam and see if she held off then. But I'm sure the temptation will still be there. But like I said, I don't think it'll be that serious. I think she's really serious about this. All right. We're going to head to... I don't want to go to the golf course just yet, but holy shit, do I have an idea for an episode in the future. In the future, of course. Goodbye, garbage truck. It was nice of you to come here while I was recording. All right. Time to go to Club Adam. So the center of the hotel district, it should be over this way. Aha, here she is. Host club, huh? This could be bad. Hey, you think it's really true that Shoko's come into some cash lately? It's true, all right. I heard she got it from that Akiyama guy at Sky Finance. That Akiyama, what a pain in the ass. Wish he'd get the hell out of Kamurocho already. Hello, gentlemen. Let's see what he has to say. Excuse me, how do you know Shoko-san? Hey, aren't you... Yeah, you're that Akiyama guy from Sky Finance. Well, yes I am. And I'm going to have to ask you to leave Shoko-san alone. She's right in the middle of one of my tests and doesn't need any distractions right now. The hell you say? You think you can order us around? I'm not ordering, I'm asking. Oh, never mind that. Look, we lent her tons of money. If we don't get it from her while the getting's good, she'll slip away from us again. As if you didn't already profit enough from your ridiculously high interest rates. She probably paid off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? She signed the contract. You got a problem with it? Oh, I'm sure she signed the contract. The intentionally confusing contract you most likely forced her to sign. Shut up. Mind your own damn business. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you. I guess there's no use in talking, huh? Hey, you want to fight? You got it. Really. Your timing couldn't be better. I never did like your dumbass. We need you out of our business, so we're just gonna snap a leg bone or two. Come on, get him! You know, once again, I say this many times, I don't think this is gonna go the way you think it will. But that's fine. The beauty is in them finding out. Into the wall you go. Sakaguchi! Getting kicked in the head, man. They're gonna snap a leg bone or two. Yeah, I'm gonna snap it off on them. Oh, is that a knife I heard? Hold on, we gotta grab this knife. Yeah! Kiryu might not kill, but Akiyama frickin' kills, man. Get up, you bastard. You hate my dumbass? I'll stab your dumbass. See you later. Frickin' troglodytes. What the fuck are you? Ah, sorry, I should have told you. I'm stronger than I look. Damn it! You'll pay for this. Well, we helped out Shoko. I think that's pretty decent. Never heard that one before. Do people really still talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoko-san's doing. Akiyama-san? What are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Have you been following me? No, I was just in the neighborhood collecting a debt. What have you been up to? Me? It doesn't really matter, does it? It has nothing to do with you, after all. Fair enough. By the way, did you spend that $1,000,000 yet? I've decided how I'll use it. Is that so? Well then, I'll await your decision back at Sky Finance. Alright, I'll come by later. Sounds good. I'll see you there. Interesting. I thought things would resolve right here, but it makes sense that she comes back for, like, the official debrief. She sounded kind of catty there, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just kind of an interesting observation. The question is, do we taxi down? I think that would be most efficient use of our time. But it doesn't really matter. I don't feel rushed. That's the beauty of games like this, is that I feel so comfortable just taking my time and taking things in. There's games that make me feel rushed and make me feel so excited about how things go that it makes me very intent on, you know what, let's go down here. I think that's pretty fast. It makes me more intent on trying to do everything as fast as I can. But, and only because I'm very excited about the game. But I know what the game's going to be like here. And, you know, actually, I haven't explored this area yet, so this will be kind of interesting. There should be quite a bit of locker keys down here, I'd imagine. It's just a matter of stumbling across them one way or another. It just seems weird that a taxi would be sitting down here and parked, but that is fine. We'll take our, you know, of course, after I said, like, I'm ready to go and get things done and shit, and, whoopsies. Okay, of course, I always get the first person button wrong. We'll take that locker key, though. This woman is just texting outside of the open restrooms here, which is fascinating. But you know what? You gotta... They come here to do their business, and it's okay. You're allowed to do that. Your business, that is. Don't see any locker keys. This away... Is it worth going up this way? I think this is the better door to take, so we'll just take this for now. And go from there. We'll get off at exit D here, wherever that's going to take us. It should take us pretty close by. Ah, perfect. We're pretty much right where we want to be. So we get to head back to Sky Finance to finish this off before things can be done with the episode. So that makes me excited. We'll see what Shoko-san is going to spend her money on. Hi, Chief. Shoko-san's here. Oh, is she? That was fast. So, how'd you spend your $1,000,000? I haven't yet. Huh? But the sushi restaurant, the host club, you have far too much time on your hands, Akiyama-san. Oh, so you saw me? Yes, well, you're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance. You'd make an awful detective. I shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So, what are you going to do with the money? This $1,000,000 will go toward paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time, I've been investing in my future self, and I borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that other people's money can't buy my future. My future can only be bought with money I've earned myself. And that's why I'll use this $1,000,000 you gave me to pay down my debts. I have to admit I'm surprised. Quite frankly, it's a better use than I expected. I figured you'd put that $1,000,000 towards paying down some of your current loan shark debts. Well, I thought about it. But then I believed you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you'd refused to go through with it, then I would have given back every last yen. My pride won't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I'd say you passed, and with flying colors. You should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. I've passed the test? But how? I told myself that if you, of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you'd pass. But you showed me an even better solution. Akiyama-san. Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here, Shoko-san. Thank you. It seems I was wrong about you. Truthfully, I thought you were just some sarcastic jerk. Really? Well, I liked you right away. Hana-chan, could you please do a survey of Shoko-san's debts and write up a contract for us?
Hi.
Yes, right away. Now this is a good ending. Very good ending. Well, we're done for today. You'll be working with Hana-chan on the details. All right. Thank you in advance. You're welcome. Oh, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief! I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what she'd do to my contract? Ah, right. Here, this is for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. You got a protective amulet. Today was fun. I'll be seeing you again. Oh, well, that was sweet. I really like that. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hana-chan, you wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko-san, you mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of otoro at Sushi-gin, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something on my own. Oh, that was a good sub-story. I really enjoyed that one, to be completely honest with you. So, with that, we'll take a break here. Thanks so much for watching my Let's Play of Yakuza 4 Remastered. My name's DuffKing56. Tomorrow we'll take on the main story, most likely. So, with that, I say peace out, have a good night, and bye-bye.